you want out of a Toyota? There are two things that Toyotas have been known for forever, which is delivering usually the best price, and remember, even if it is an expensive car, you know it's going to hold out. Like, if I were to buy a brand new Chevy Malibu, wait 10 years, it would not be nearly as much worth as a brand new Toyota Crown, right? Toyotas hold their value insanely well, so even when they are more expensive than the competition, you know that you're going to get a lot of that back whenever you're done with it, right? And of course, that fabled Toyota reliability, you know, that I bought one Toyota and it lasted me to the ends of the earth, 400 million miles, you know, just an insane amount of Toyota reliability. And that's because these cars were extremely simple, right? Now that Toyota reliability has been kind of fading over the years. As Toyota gets more complicated, right? They put more computers in their cars, hybrids, whatever, you know, all-wheel drive. They're just getting so complicated now where it's hard to get that good old Toyota simplicity and, more importantly, reliability back anymore, right? While still being able to have a good price tag. So, to find these amazing great cars, we're going to need to get as cheap as possible. So what is the cheapest Toyota you can think of? A Corolla, I guess, nowadays, base Corolla. Well, how about an entire brand? Scion, Toyota's budget brand. Scion was an entire brand developed by Toyota for young people that was supposed to be cheap. And with that cheapness came simplicity, which came with reliability. So all three of these cars at one point were indirectly or directly related and or made by Scion. So let's meet the players, shall we? We have got the Toyota Corolla IM, the Toyota Yaris IA, and the Toyota CHR. So let's start off with the IM, shall we? The classic Scion IM, a Toyota Corolla hatchback. That is a Toyota Corolla hatchback. This is from this generation of Toyota Corolla, which spanned between 2014 and 2019. No, 2018? Yeah, 2017. 2013 through 2017. It had some minor facelifts along the way, but you can see they're obviously the same car. Now, why would you want a Scion IM over a Toyota Corolla? Well, the Toyota Corolla had a car's boot space. The Scion IM had a huge boot space. I mean, you had serious storage, just an amazing car. You could fit so much back there. So it had a lot more storage, and it was a lot more sporty than the regular Corolla, even in the Corolla's S trims, right? So overall, a very amazing, great car. A lot of people loved it. Very classic. And remember, simplicity. It's based off a Corolla, the most simple car you could have at the time from Toyota. Great car. And like I said, you just get more out of the Corolla with that hatchback, right? You're not losing anything. The next car on this list is the Scion IA. Now, this is one of the only ones that was not made by Toyota. It was made for Scion by Mazda. Now, if you know anything about Mazda, you probably know that this is a very good thing, because Mazda is very good at making small, cheap, reliable cars, even going back to the 80s and 90s with their iconic 626, right? Now, what car is the IA based off of? Well, it's based off of Mazda, for the longest time's smallest car, the Mazda 2, which was this small little hatchback thing that they made overseas. So Toyota asked them, hey, can we borrow that for a sec? And then used it for their Scion brand, and then we got the IA. Your classic, you know, young person trying to appeal to young people car. Very nice. It was also a sedan, which I believe the Mazda 2 was not available in. The next car on our list is the Toyota CHR. Now, you may think that this thing is just a Toyota. What does it have to do with Scion? Well, as I revealed mistakenly, it was, of course, a Scion concept. The CHR was built by Toyota for Scion. Scion, of course, went bust in 2016, the year that the Toyota CHR came out, and I believe Scion was alive for the first few months of the CHR's life, but Toyota knew that Scion was going to go bust, and they didn't want to put any more vehicles into it, right? So, what ended up happening to all these vehicles after Scion went bust? Well, of course, they got transferred over to Toyota. So now it's time to take a good, in-depth look at all of these vehicles, starting with the CHR. We can see it's got a very nice back. Remember, very, very simple. You can see it here, rear door handle, nice alloy wheels, very classic, very nice looking. This is an LE, so it's the lower trim level. Cloth seats, and if you look at the interior, you'll see a lot of plastic, a lot of cheapness, a lot of just simplicity, right? Screen, climate control, what you'd expect, you know, little driver information display there, and then it's a pretty good car. Now, this was, you know, the HR-V, the Honda, which was this thing's direct competitor and predecessor, was better in my opinion because it had all-wheel drive and all the, you know, if I were to put it this way, the HR-V was more of an off-roader. This was more of a sports car, right? So you can see low to the ground, has that cute, you know, angular Toyota face, and these have been known to be So reliable, $21,000, 41,000 miles, not bad at all. You can see the interior, carbon fiber steering wheel, not actually carbon fiber, but, very decent car, very nice, very cool, modern Toyota sound system, right? Except you get all that simplicity of Scion. Those cars really were simple. Like I said, they had to be. They had to be cheap. So yeah, this thing also has excellent storage space, as you can see there with the tonneau cover. Every modern Toyota Nicety that you'd expect. You've got a couple cup holders, one buried beneath the dashboard to make sure that it's unusable. But hey, what you gonna do? Little phone slot, USB charging thing, and your shifter, which is an actual shifter. It's not a little fiddly dial like on the Pacifica. It's a very decent car, right? The next car on this list is, of course, the Toyota Yaris. This is the Toyota Yaris. There was also the Yaris IA. We can see those stained dark alloy wheels that came as stock. Of course, this is the XLE, which means it's slightly nicer. Very, very cute. I thought this was always one of the cutest Toyotas ever. Nice little angry sedan. Like, when you get like a small lizard or something and it's very angry. And it's just funny to see that this being that is so small and helpless is just so angry all the time. It's kind of the Yaris. It's just this angry for no reason, pouty face car. And like I said, the sedan it's so adorable. The hatchback, less so. I really think the sedan is really where it's at. And also, you're not like compromising here. Leather seats, right? And of course, Mazda. We all love Toyota. We all love Toyota. We all know that Toyota can be great, but they're not all that fantastic at packaging their cars. Mazda really is. So, of course, you get a screen here, good vent, good overall, very good styling, amazing, reliable car. And like I said, this was the simplest of these three cars. So I assume, remember, this car's only been out for about 10 years at this point. So we're not seeing really high mileage because it hasn't been out for that long, right? With excessive driving. And of course, the last car on this list, the Corolla IM, 60,000 miles, $117,000, nice and red. You can see, very iconic. It's kind of got the fish face that you would expect from Toyota. The back is very pinched in with a little handle, very usable and utilitarian. On the interior, you've got a lot of really nice touches. It's the small things that keep you interested, right? Some nice piano black plastic out of the way, not going to shine in your face. Some very nice piano black plastic that is in the way and will shine in your face. And you've got, climate controls down there, very simple. Seriously, I would cover up that piano black. And then you've got, of course, your Bluetooth music and stereo sound system from Scion here. This is one of the only Scion cars that actually kept up with that sound system after it transferred to Toyota. Why are they using a Chevy? Ugh. It's like an old person trying to explain technology to you. Go away. But yeah, very nice car. You can see very well optioned. Very nice little cubby hole down there. Just what you'd expect. Standard car. So what happened to these cars, right? Because I don't remember seeing any of them around anymore. So what happened to the classic IM, right? What happened to the IA? What happened to the CHR? Well, the CHR was discontinued and replaced with the iconic Toyota Corolla Cross. What happened to the IM? Well, it was replaced with the Toyota Corolla hatchback, and the Scion IA was replaced with Air. Now, again, all very nice vehicles. So if you can find any of these, remember, if you're a person that is not in high school or college, the styling may be a little bit repulsive to you, and I just want to let you know, they're seriously reliable cars. They're amazing and fantastic, even if it does look like a stormtrooper. So with that, thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys very soon.